So whether you're a pro player, average player, or just starting to play competitive, you're going to need a spot to land that best suits you in the way that you play. But finding a spot can be pretty challenging sometimes. For example, in this video here, I said that a certain place was the best, but I have moved on to a spot I think is even better. So, here's some tips to help you find your spot. Choosing your landing spot starts with knowing how you can or want to play your game out. If you know you're good at early game fights, you're obviously going to want to land somewhere where people are going to land. If you can't take early game fights, but you can take mid game fights, land somewhere close, but not too close, you know? And then if you're on the end of the spectrum, like me, I'm kind of a bot in the early game and mid game, and do good in the end game, you're going to want to land somewhere secluded where you can get good loot without getting in any of those fights until the end game. If you're someone that struggles to get to the end game, but you know you do good there, click this video right here. It'll give you some tips on getting to the end game every single game. Now that you have an idea of how you want to play your game, pick a spot that you think is going to suit that play style. And try landing there multiple games. I would say at least 5 games. Even if you're doing good there, I recommend you try at least 3 or 4, maybe even 5 spots, just to see if one fits you better than another. Okay, so you've got your spot now, so learn it. Learn where every chest, ammo box, everything spawns. Then come up with the way you want to loot it. I would have multiple different paths that you take, just in case one game you get a bad landing, or a player contests you and makes it so you can't go on your normal looting path. One last thing to note is learn any bonuses you have in your spot. An example could be like a character, a vending machine, access to like peppers or any of the consumable items, slipstreams, any type of natural mobility that spawns in a certain location every game are all advantages to certain locations. Now, I have given you some tips about finding and mastering your own landing spot, but I want to give you some landing spots that I think are pretty good. Granted, they're towards my playstyle, so they may not fit you, but you can try them. Those could include the Der Burger place, the Gas and Grub, Caddy Corner, any of the crash sites, the mini spires, Flush Factory, Camp Cod. Those are some of the best locations I could find for my playstyle. If you find another great spot, comment down below and help each other out. One final tip I have for you is even if you find a landing spot that you're good at, make sure you have a second one, just in case you're having a bad day at your main, you're going to have a backup that you can go to. And with that, I hope this video helped you in some way, and if it did, subscribe, share the video, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.